Hi guys, so today's tutorial is going to be this all drugstore fall smoky eye. Every product on my face is drugstore, so if you like these types of videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and we're going to get right into this tutorial. So I'm starting off with the NYX Fluff and Fill, or is it the Fill and Fluff? This would be one of my favorite drugstore brow products. I feel like it's very easy to fill in your brows with this type of pencil instead of using one of the fine tip pencils. It doesn't take me long at all to do my brows. So now I'm using the Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C13, and this is what I'm going to use to clean up my brows and also prime half of my eyelid. So now I am just patting and buffing out the concealer. I couldn't even think of the word, you guys. Blending. I'm blending and patting at the same time. And now I'm using the Maybelline Tattoo. It's a black base. It's a black base that I use for a lot of my smoky eyes when I'm dealing with colors that are dark, like black or brown, teal. But I definitely need a new base, you guys. I thought I could get away with using this, but child. So I'm going in with the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, and I'm using this brown shade to start off with, and that is what is going to go on the top of the black base. I am really just packing in that shade, and I'm not going to bring it too far above, just as far as where that base stops, which stops right in my crease area, just a little bit above it, because I don't want to take the brown up too high and it become really muddy looking. So now I'm taking that, it's like a burnt red shade in there, and I'm just blending the top of the brown line where I stopped it at, just blending that out so it has this gradient effect. And I'm doing one eye on camera just to save time. And so now I'm going to take this orange, it's like a burnt orange, and I'm just going to go on the outer corners of the eye near my brow bone just to blend that out. And then I'm going to take this really neutral shade at the top left corner of the palette, and I'm going to go right onto top of that underneath my brow bone. It's a really, really neutral shade. It's about the shade of the color of the concealer that I used. So I'm just taking that on the top of my brow bone just to blend that out. So now I'm using the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, and I really like this primer. It's a lot different. It's like a cream primer, but I really get this in my skin, blend it out, buff it out. I don't even know the words, you guys, but I really just use it like a moisturizer, really, and it dries like a powder. It's weird. But now I'm going in with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation in the shade Togo, I think it is. And this is a really full coverage drugstore foundation. Like, it's really, really nice. I like it. A lot goes a long way. You don't have to use as much as I did. Now I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer, and I'll have the shade on the screen. But this is a really golden concealer. I wouldn't normally use a concealer this color. It's a little too yellow for me. So I'm going to set my under eye with the Morphe Bake and Set in Translucent Rich. And I really like this setting powder. To compensate for the cream contour, I am going to use I'm first going to foreshadow my contour with the powder, and then I'm going to go in with the Revolution bronzer, and this is one of my favorites. I have two bronzers. One is like a red, and then this one's like a brownish, and I really use this to set my cream contour, but since I don't have a cream contour, we're just going to use it as a powder contour, okay? Yeah, I really love that. So now I'm just doing my liquid liner, and I'm also going to take the black shade out of the Saharan 2 palette and set my liner so it's a nice matte black, as you can see. And my camera cut off after I did the other eye, but I put my lashes on, and I used the style number 126 by Eyelure Lashes. It's a drugstore brand. Now I'm going in with the Maybelline Superstay Face Powder in Java, and I'm just going to pat that in all over my face. And then I am going to go with the other Revolution Pro bronzer. It has this red tone to it, and I'm going to use that as a blush bronzer. Now I'm going back into the Saharan 2 palette to smoke out my bottom lash line, and I'm using that black right underneath my waterline. And then I'm going to go in with that neutral shade to kind of blur out the edges so it doesn't look too harsh. And then I'm going to go in with a eyeliner and line my actual waterline. And now I'm doing mascara for my top and bottom lashes. This is the Maybelline Push Up Drama. You guys know I use this mascara all the time. And that is the NYX Espresso Lip Liner. And then I'm going to follow that up with the Morphe Liquid Lipstick in True Story. And it's like a peachy nude lipstick, but I'm going to like buff it out and mute it with the Stone Lipstick by MAC. And I know it's not drugstore. This would probably be the only product that is not drugstore in this video, but that's the only way that I can tone down the lip a little bit to just get it to this muted nude lip, as you can see. And now I am going in with the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight. This is one of my favorite drugstore highlights, and it just gives me a nice glow. So now I am setting my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And this is the finished look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.